Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Sunday, September 28th, 2025. So, on this perfect September 28th, perfect because the factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, and 14. And if you add those up, they equal 28.
Whoa.
A little math fact I just thought I'd slip in there. Did you do the crossword?
I did.
And was it a perfect crossword?
A perfect crossword?
Yes.
It was less complicated than the perfect date.
The perfect date. Ask any mathematician.
So yeah, it was a good puzzle. I got through it fairly quickly. What about you?
It took me forever.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure I kept falling asleep as I was doing it. Not that I was bored. It was a good crossword, but it had been a fatiguing day.
Oh.
And so I'd wake up, do a few clues.
One of those.
Start to doze off again and wake up, and all of a sudden, 24 across, for example, alternative to a nanny, daycare would come to me.
I see.
Or not, and then I'd go back to sleep and let my subconscious just mull things over for a bit longer.
Those are toughies.
No, but I found this to be a difficult crossword. Probably because of the theme.
Well, that might have made a difference, although you really didn't have to know the theme in order to answer the questions.
I am living proof of that, because I had no idea after even making clear what television show they were talking about. That still didn't help. I kept looking around for Seinfeld. And it's like, I think that was the wrong show. I presume it was anyway.
I believe so, yes.
And there was one answer that I only got because I knew it wasn't the right reference, but I knew the mystery writer Raymond Chandler. And so I had to channel Chandler, as it were, to get one of the answers.
Oh, okay.
In fact, that's where I ended up.
Oh, right in the middle there.
I looked up and said, I have no idea. Oh, it sort of looks like Raymond Chandler. That's a name. Let's see if that works. So.
So.
Yes, better leap into the theme here.
Okay. Well, the name of the puzzle was a Central Perk. And if you've ever watched the show Friends,
nope,
you know that Central Perk is the coffee shop where they all congregate and chat.
Oh.
So
okay.
Yeah. So anyway, the themed clues really didn't have anything to do with the television show per se, but the theme clues were all in italics, so you could easily spot them. But what they did was they crossed with the name of one of the friends in the TV show Friends. So like one of the first ones was 24 across, alternative to a nanny, as you mentioned before, and that was daycare. And the C in daycare crossed with 10 down, mother of Joseph and Benjamin in the Bible, which was also italicized, so you knew it had to do with the theme, and that was Rachel. And of course, Rachel was one of the friends. So, and we had 39 across, which was a class that might cause some high schoolers to blush, and that was health. And the E in health crossed with 3 down, which was also italicized, fly-catching bird with a name derived from Greek, and that was Phoebe. And Phoebe, of course, was one of the friends. And then we also had 41 across, which was like some bridges. This took me for a long time to get this one. So like some bridges, which was dental.
Yeah, that was good.
And that at the A, that crossed with 17 down, Santa blank, and that was Monica. So Monica was one of the friends. So, and we also had Chandler, which crossed with a bonus, as you mentioned before. Ross was at 90 across, which crossed with 56 down, wellness. And then finally, the last one was Joey at 86 across, which crossed with 47 down vacation. And the whole puzzle was kind of put together, or the theme was kind of brought together with 101 across, relationship featuring casual intimacy, or a hint to 6 pairs of intersecting answers in this puzzle. And that was friends with benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the words that crossed with the friends' names were benefits that you can get if if you have a job that offers them.
Right.
Like health, daycare, dental, wellness, vacation, and bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So friends with benefits.
Yes.
But again, none of the clues actually were like, this is a friend, or, this friend did this, or this friend did that. They were totally unrelated to the TV show Friends, but their answers were the names of the friends.
Which I appreciated, because it meant you really, as you say, didn't necessarily need to know who they were.
No.
Although some of them were pretty tricky if you didn't know them.
Uh-huh.
Like city southeast of Phoenix, Chandler. Okay, did you know Chandler?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought Phoenix, and I thought, what's another city that I know in Arizona? And I thought, Phoenix.
Tempe, Arizona.
I thought about that, but I did need 8 letters, so it was having to be Tempe.
Yeah, actually, I had most of the letters in Chandler, so it wasn't very hard to figure out Chandler.
Right, the ones that I didn't know, actually 60 across, the Weekend Update co-host Michael, the second letter of Chandler came out of that. It was, at first I had C-O-E,
No,
but it was Che.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first 50 across, rap battle participants. Well, I thought it was going to be DJs, but that was already taken by 79 down. Music's Fatboy Slim and Dave Goetta, informally, DJs.
Uh-huh.
And it was MCs.
MCs, yes.
I guess I don't quite get the reference. I mean, I think of MCs as being masters of ceremonies.
Right. Uh-huh.
So my lack of rap battle knowledge is showing here.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else did I not know? So I didn't know Phoebe. I thought it was something to do with, I was sort of going for Phoenix.
Oh.
And which sounded good. And then when I ran out of squares, I sort of cut it off.
Uh-huh.
And then I had to use the B of Phoebe crossed 33 across. Remove surgically as tissue. Ablate.
Ablate, yes.
That was not blatant as far as I'm concerned.
That's not a word you use every day.
Right. Maybe doctors do, but be prepared to be ablated, I don't know, or obliterated or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We had 9 down, it's all in your head was psyche.
Yes. That was like one of the last things I filled out because I put psycho.
Oh.
So the 40 across, the sprawling Indian metropolis was Doli instead of Delhi.
Mm-hmm.
So.
One clue that I somehow knew, or at least I thought I knew, maybe I had a letter or two, but 108 across, Starbucks competitor, PEETS.
PEETS.
I started thinking about that and thought, this sounds right. So we must have, that can't be a debut, because otherwise I definitely would have known it.
Uh-huh.
Nope, not a debut.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think where we saw PEETS. In our travels. They're not everywhere, but I think I saw them when I was gone for the week when you were soloing here. Yeah, that's right, out on the West Coast.
West Coast?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Which is funny because that's where Starbucks originated.
Probably inspired them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Pete got fired by Starbuck.
Perhaps. Went his own way.
Right next to that, we had spot for an ornament, and that was car hood, which was a debut answer.
Oh, that's
that was
interesting.
Sort of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
As was, I had no idea what to do with this one, 78 across, celebrity chef Ina Garten.
Oh, yeah, Ina Garten.
And that caused me a fair amount of grief there.
Oh, uh-huh.
but eventually I was able. I mean, most of the crosses were pretty straightforward.
I thought so.
Let's see, the holistic contentment, that gave us the N of Garten, and because it was wellness.
Wellness, yes.
And then that crossed with 90 across actually, that was a cute one. It was, depending on how you parsed it, it was a sewer in American history or a sower in American history. And of course, it was the latter, and it was Ross.
Betsy Ross.
Yep.
That's right. I had trouble with 46 down, online site for DIYers. I thought it would be Etsy because I had the E.
Yep. It was 4 letters. And
I mean, they're crafters, but, crafting, do it yourself. That's what you do. But it was eHow. eHow. Which is a good site. I've gone to eHow, to check out how I do various handyman things around the house.
It sounds like something a cowboy would say, eHow.
eHow.
I wonder if there's like EY for the more philosophical types. Why should I bother to do this? I'll get someone else from eHow to do it for me.
Right.
We had, of course, because it's apparently required, 91 across weekend update show for short, SNL.
SNL.
You can't get away from it no matter where you look.
No, and we had that Michael Che in there too, so there were 2 SNL clues.
Yes, that's true. And right next to SNL, 92 down, Boils with Rage. And of course, I put down Seeds.
Yes.
Did you put down Seeds?
No, I didn't put anything, but
well, that was inspired.
Yep.
Hold back.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure.
Anyways, it wasn't Seeds, it was Seeds Red.
Yes.
Which is just great that it's got the same number of letters and many of the same letters as Seeds.
But no, Seeds Red. So I liked 112 across, which was it was like get out of here, right? Beat It. Amscray.
Yes.
A little pig Latin in there.
I started to get some of it, and I thought, is that Amscray? That seems unusual, but there it was.
Yep.
Let's see, 118, and right below Amscray, 118 across. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm there.
I'm there.
I like that. I like that as a clue. I did not know what to do with 120 across. Furniture retailer owned by William Sonoma, West Elm.
West Elm, that's right.
Because part of the problem was 111 down, which gave us the last letter of West Elm, was jazz singer Sylvia Blank. And it was Sylvia Sims, who I think we've had before.
I think so, too.
Maybe not too long ago. Nope, we had it in February. So the Grand Dame of British Cinema. Wait, I wonder if that's the same Grand Dame or if it's a different. Everywhere else it seems to be a jazz singer.
Oh, No, I think that must be a different Sims. So.
Interesting. They had... In 2009, there was Sims by Sinatra, a 1982 collaborative jazz album. Frank Sinatra and Sylvia Sims.
Wow.
That would be worth checking out, I think.
Yeah, that could be very interesting.
Let's see, what else did we have here? 116 across, Rye EG was whiskey.
Yep.
So I was sort of ready for that. Cherokee and Cheyenne were tribes, 99 across.
Right. And then we had another sort of Native American one at 20 across, which was Arizona County or Indigenous People, Mojave.
Right. And 14 across, Marvel Comics mutant who can freeze his own body. I put down Iceman, thinking, I'll just put this down to see because it fitted, and it was right.
Yes. I'd never heard of Iceman.
Talk about the most obviously named superhero of all. It's like calling Superman Guy Who Flies.
So yeah, that was a new one on me. Iceman. He's obviously not part of the Avengers or the famous Four or whatever they are.
Well, I'm assuming...
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I mean, this must be part of the X-Men, right? I mean, he's a mutant.
Oh, could be, yeah.
The group that doesn't get quite as much attention.
Right.
But I'm sure their day is going to be coming. Brewski, 15 down was cold one.
Yep.
I thought that was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Where a hurricane forms, ocean.
Yep.
It took me much too long to figure out.
Well, I thought it was ocean, but then I had Etsy there. So I'm like, no, it has to begin with an S. So I thought, well, seas, but they, of course, didn't fit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once I figured out it was EHOW, then ocean went right in.
I'll tell you one that was a complete stumper to me. 31 down, contribute to as one's reputation, redound.
Yes. Yes.
So
that's why I had so much trouble with dental, because I wasn't sure what the word was that started it off. But redound, yeah, that was a new one on me.
I need to look that one up. That sounds like one of those fancy sat words that I am very unfamiliar with.
Redound.
Redound.
I thought renown.
Right.
Or rebound.
Yes.
But redound. No, I had not heard that.
I wonder if that comes off of redundant. Probably not.
I don't think so.
Truest off course as a ship was yaws, which makes sense. And I sort of believed that, even though I was having some difficulties there. And like with Chandler, to get Chandler, coming back to the center of the crossword, 77 across, blank day, Billie Holiday's portrayer in the United States versus Billie Holiday. And the answer was Andra.
That's right.
Did you know Andra Day?
I did.
Oh, that would have helped me so much. But, well, so this crossword was by Rich Katz, his 8th.
Very nice.
And yes, it was. I really liked it, even though I didn't know Friends. So, friends, let us know what you thought about this crossword. And you can drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. That is it for today.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Tomorrow, we'll be announcing our Jam Katwa, the Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award.
That's
We're
right.
going to be thinking about it very carefully up until tomorrow.
Yep.
At which point, we will spring a surprise upon you and possibly us. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yep.
Could be.
All right. Remember, you can always drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, or click on the send fan mail link. And we will see all of you again tomorrow.
Bye-bye.